I ain't even gonna lie. Also, real quick, watching him, it just reminds me of Bill Nye. Is this the new Bill Nye? Is Bill Nye still Bill Nyeing around town? You know what I'm saying? Listen, he talk about it get leaked out to other parts of the ocean. I was thinking that, but listen, I ain't got all my facts straight about the Mariana Trench. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't up to date on the Mariana Trench, okay? I ain't know if it was connected to the ocean or just some dark abyss somewhere leading to nothingness somewhere on the earth, okay? I ain't know, okay? I'm gonna admit that. And welcome back to Mischief Entertainment, man. As you can see on the screen, we are reacting to what if we threw our trash into a volcano. Look, man, we back on the What If channel. I knew we would be. I knew we would be. I'm just going to be honest. I find all this stuff fascinating. They talk about a lot of stuff on here. Listen. We might be back a third time because I don't even think we talked about space because the first one was about plastic, right? You know what I'm saying? Getting rid of plastic. Now we took it a step further. Not just plastic, all our trash. How we gonna get rid of it? And apparently, What If got all the answers. I ain't even gonna lie. They smart. It's a science channel. Like I said, all this is fascinating. I be having a good time on What If, man. Listen. Shout out What If. I really need to sign in to my YouTube on my Xbox. It's just like one of those like small things that like you just like never do for some reason. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. We are trying to find solutions today for all the waste we create as humans, because we create a lot. Listen, you know, on this channel, we love a lot of stuff. Do I got to go through the list? Because we love the pets. We love the dogs. We love the cats. We like the earth. Shout out the women. Shout out men. You listen. Welcome to Mischief Entertainment, baby. We here to have a good time. We always have a good time. We good people. We do what we supposed to do so we can have fun. Listen. Oh, snap, man. I'm on one today. I'm sorry. I know I'm on one today. Listen. So today, with What If, we gonna figure out some solution for all the trash we make. They're going to cover if we should shoot it into a black hole. They're going to cover if we should throw it in a volcano. They're going to cover if we should just throw it into space. They got us, man. So we finna get to the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Let's get to it.
Our biggest what if ever. We're about to simulate things that no one has ever done before. Like dropping millions of tons of trash into a volcano, dropping phone cases down into the Mariana Trench, shooting all the world's plastic out into space, and more. Where are we getting these crazy ideas? Well, a couple of weeks ago, we asked you, the What If community, where you wanted us to dispose of the world's trash, and you guys delivered some wild ideas. Now, we're going to show them to you like never before. But before we get to that, we're going to drop this into melted glass at over 1,000 degrees Celsius. This is about as hot as lava, which should give us a pretty good idea of what might happen if we were to throw our garbage into a volcano.
So this is copper, but if I actually threw my garbage in here, or my phone case, which is made of plastic, it would just fill the room with all the fumes from the chemicals that make it, and we would probably die.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
But what if we were to do this in an actual volcano with way more trash, using our super cool video effects team? Let's find out. This is you, your trash. Not you are trash, your trash. The amount of trash you create in 1 year.
And we're about to throw it into a volcano. But wait, I don't see a volcano. VFX team? That's better. The lava inside this volcano is over 1,200 degrees Celsius, and this is 680 kilograms of trash. Now, if you don't know how big that is, well, picture a polar bear.
Man, these pretty good special effects, except for this.
If you were to drop this much waste into a volcano, well, we'd be looking at a big explosion. You see, since the lava inside the volcano is so hot and our trash is relatively cool, well, that equals boom. The trash would hit the lava and trigger a reaction of pressurized and acidic steam. That was pretty intense, but we're not going to stop there. We've got a whole lot more trash to get rid of. Let me talk to Marina about this.
Hey, that's cool though, because I ain't gonna lie, where I'm at right now, listen, I'm sorry, but I gotta talk about video games. Any fire and ice character, when they fight, explosions should happen. Is that what you're telling me? Because he's saying when you get really hot and you get relatively cool things and you put them together, explosion. I ain't know that. That's pretty cool. Kind of crazy. Pretty cool.
The animation you made of one person's trash, really good, but I'm thinking
Awesome.
we up it quite a bit more than one person.
Okay, what do you have in mind? Like
20 million people. Seriously.
Okay.
New York City's trash for a year. We roll it all up into a ball and throw that into a volcano.
Okay, how much trash
New
is
York
that?
City.
14 million tons.
I'll need some time to figure it out. Can you give me some time and I'll get back to you?
I can give you a couple more minutes because there's only a few minutes left in the video. Yeah, go ahead. Thanks.
Okay, perfect.
Good luck.
While we wait for that, let's jump over to the other side of the world. But first, why are we doing this? Well, the world's got a bit of a trash problem.
Plastic in the ocean.
Food waste, hundreds of tons of it.
The garbage reality is bigger than you might realize.
And our friends at Casetify have been working hard to solve it. More on that later. But for now, we're gonna take a crack at it. That's why we challenged you to help us figure out the best way to get rid of garbage. From food waste, to plastic packaging, to phone cases. This one says, hey Peter, the trash in our ocean, how do we get rid of it? Maybe dump it into the Mariana Trench. I like your thinking. Over 14 million tons of trash end up in the ocean every year. That's over 8 trillion pieces of plastic. And a big part of this trash...
Wait. Them numbers they be saying be huge, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just gonna say that. 8 trillion? Then I ain't even gonna lie. Also, real quick, watching him, it just reminds me of Bill Nye. Is this the new Bill Nye? Is Bill Nye still Bill Nyeing around town? You know what I'm saying? Listen, after this video, we might have to go check on Bill Nye. Cause hey, I feel like I'm watching a Bill Nye video. Shout out Bill Nye and shout out What If Two. So
Over
dope.
1.5 billion of them are thrown away every year. So we're gonna have to find a way to get rid of all those old phone cases. What if we dump them down into the deepest part of the ocean? Marina, do your thing.
Hey, do we know what's down there? Do we know what's at the bottom of the Mariana Trench? I'm just asking. And so we just gonna throw it into possibly nothingness? Listen, I don't like this plan. What if it, like, I don't know. Listen, we live on Earth. I listen. We need it here. You know what I'm saying? Where we gonna go? So we gotta figure out what's down there first. That's how I feel about it.
We're bringing you down 11,000 meters to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Since the Mariana Trench is the deepest point on Earth, dumping 1.5 billion phone cases should be nothing for this ocean cavern. In theory, the Mariana Trench could hold over 1 trillion phone cases in it. It's forcing our phone cases to be compressed, smaller and smaller. The pressure of the Mariana Trench is comparable to a tower of 2,000 elephants stacked up on top of each other and sitting on your head. And as hundreds of millions of phone cases pile up, we'd be shocked at how horrible it is for the ocean. Materials leak out into the sea, killing ocean wildlife and destroying coral reefs, not to mention leaking more and more microplastics into the water. I wonder what would happen if we sent it up into space instead.
No, that's cool. Real quick, I told y'all. What did I say? We live here on Earth. We don't know what's down there. We shouldn't send it down there. He talked about it get leaked out to other parts of the ocean. I was thinking that, but listen, I ain't got all my facts straight about the Mariana Trench. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't up to date on the Mariana Trench, okay? I ain't know if it was connected to the ocean or just some dark abyss somewhere leading to nothingness somewhere on the Earth, okay? I ain't know, okay? I'm gonna admit that, but I was right when I said sounds like a bad idea. If it ain't just getting rid of it or sending it into space, theoretically, y'all like that right there? Yeah, I got real scientific on y'all. Y'all know Bill Nye will be proud of me. I hope y'all proud of me. I got theoretically. Woo, hold on. Okay, theoretically, you send it into space. Ain't nothing out there anyways, and it's not on Earth, so best solution. You know what I'm saying?
Well, more on that soon. Anyway, that was a bad idea. I think I've found a better way to get rid of our old phone cases. But first, let's check in with our giant ball of trash going into the volcano. Looks like they're still working on it. Okay, well, while it's being assembled, let me take a minute to tell you what we're gonna do to fix our phone case waste problem. If I ever have to throw out a phone
like
case,
these special
I'm gonna mind a
effects.
Casetify. They've got the world's largest phone case recycling program. All you do is send them your old phone case and they'll upcycle it for you. producing a completely new one. Not only does this create a new case, but it also prevents a case from joining the landfill. This video wouldn't be possible without Casetify, so to thank them and to help out this channel so that we can do more videos like this, check out Casetify's website so you can learn more about how to upcycle your old phone case. You can get a new, cooler case like this. Yeah, I'm never throwing this out. Oh, sweet. Looks like our
Real quick, again, just real quick. That was, I think, the smoothest, ad sequence I didn't ever seen. Cause right, he started talking about Casetify and stuff, and I didn't know if it was part of the video or if he was really gonna start, if it was like advertisement for about half of it. I'm like, is he just saying this to like give us a suggestion? Cause you know, that was smooth. That was, I would give it to you. And then I watched the whole thing, so
now, let's
yeah.
drop it in. This time, instead of creating a massive explosion inside the volcano, this trash ball is going to create an explosion that goes hundreds of meters up in the air. Lava would spread to every nearby town. And the pollution, oh, the pollution. Without a filter, dropping this much trash into a hot lava lake would spread poisonous fumes for hundreds of meters. This doesn't look good. Okay, that was a really bad idea. But I'm gonna give you guys another chance. Oh, that's an idea that's out of this world. Literally. We're going to see what would happen if we bring our garbage up into space and launch it into the sun. But instead of our garbage, how about we switch it up a bit? Let's just move our plastic waste. We've got a ton of that, or
it should melt and disintegrate. You know what I'm saying?
Tons
it
of
just
melts,
disintegrates, and
that's just in the United States. Maybe we should
see,
strap
energy
it all to a rocket and
can't be created or destroyed. It's only transferred.
What do you think? You can simulate this for
I
us?
don't know.
Yeah, I think we can, but I'm gonna need some help.
I'm
Can you
just
go
gonna
collect
stick
a
with my
bag
first
of plastic
thing.
garbage and
It's
see how
gonna
much that would
disintegrate
weigh?
and disappear.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can figure that out. I'll be right back.
Finally.
Let's do this. While I'm out here picking up trash, let's see what other ideas you guys have come up with. Stomach acid. No. As strong as stomach acid is, it wouldn't be able to dissolve all our trash. And how would you even get that much stomach acid for it to do anything? What about a black hole? Yeah, but it's theoretically impossible and it would kill everyone involved. So next, could we send it back in time? That would just mess up the world even more today. Okay, Marina, I think I got enough.
Okay, how much is it?
Well, it's pretty heavy.
Well, I need an accurate measurement.
Oh, right, of course. I'll send you the details on how much it weighs.
Okay, so how do we do?
Let's see.
Sending our plastic into space would require 1 million bags full of any plastic trash. And to get that up into the sky would require 640,000 rockets. And blowing up a rocket in the sun isn't as easy as it sounds. The only way we'd be able to get our rockets into the sun would be if we slowed the rockets down by 30 kilometers per second, which is extremely hard to do. That's because Earth moves around the sun at 30 kilometers per second. So in order to line up the rocket with our sun, it would need to stop all its sideways momentum. And that would be almost impossible to properly time and line up.
So it doesn't look that great, huh?
Well, no, it will look more like this.
Yeah, not a great idea.
Wait. Why not? Okay, listen. Hold on. This video came out a year ago, so they know about AI. Artificial intelligence on the ship, no people on board, just sent it. It disintegrated and disappeared. Where'd it go? That explosion looked like it wouldn't harm Earth. It didn't harm space. The sun just ate it, you know, gobble, gobble. Where's the problem? What if, guys?
Looks like these crazy ideas aren't going to work. Maybe the best thing we could do is just recycle.
I mean, it sounds
So, man, listen, what I'm going to go on What If Guy is the first thing you said. We have a hard time lining it up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I understand that momentum, space, the fuel it'll take, all of that gets really complicated. It almost gets to a certain point where it's like, is it even worth it? The energy and effort and all of that we actually have to put together to do some of these crazy ideas. It's like, woo, is it even worth it? See, so if you coming from that standpoint, I understand. But man, I ain't gonna let that second one slip my mind. That spaceship with the trash, it just blew up, disintegrated, and disappeared. Now, I know you didn't go into a lot of details on it, really. I'm pretty sure there's more scientific reasons why it wouldn't work. The sun will probably, after so much trash, end up blowing up, and then we don't have no Earth or something. Okay, I get it. But to a certain extent, too, it sounds like, well, not sounds like. My question is, all we can do is recycle? We got to get more efficient, man. We're going to have to put more money in the budget for recycling. We got to save the Earth. Because if we ain't got the Earth, we ain't got nothing. Hey, people, where we going to go? Where you going to go? You going to go live on the moon? Where you going? Venus? Saturn? Listen, good luck. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck. Good luck. I'm trying to make sure, you know, I got somewhere to stay. You know what I'm saying? Homeless in space ain't something you want for humanity. I'm trying to tell you.
Notice reduced pollution and more vibrant natural resources. It can also create some pretty awesome phone cases. Shout out again to Casetify. So instead of wasting a bunch of money or risking our lives with these crazy ideas, all you have to do is this.
So, hopefully, we can all play a small role in fixing the world's trash problem. But what should we tackle next? Well, that's a story for another What If.
That's a story for another What If. Listen, guys, we made it to the end of the video. Shout out Bill Nye the Science Guy. Shout out What If. I'm sorry, What If, but Bill Nye the Science Guy was the original. You know, I gotta shout out Bill Nye. He was great. You know, shout out Bill Nye, man. Listen. I'll just be all over the place sometimes, but shout out both of y'all for real. Shout out your channel. Very good video, very interesting. I like the facts, and I like that. I ain't gonna lie, low key, I would say before this video, I believed in some of those things, you know, like, yo, let's just send it into space. Let's send it to a black hole. Let's send it to the sun. Because it's kind of, the pollution on Earth kind of getting crazy. So I'm kind of like, you know, and a little bit that I like about this video is it eliminated all those factors. Like, yo, just do better and recycle better. Try to use less plastic. That's really all we can do, you know? And we get to really focus in on doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because everything else eliminated. You heard what he said. You gotta recycle. You gotta recycle. I hope you have fun. I had fun. This is a great video. Very fascinating, man. Yeah. I'm happy we started doing this on the channel. You know? Informational, educational, scientifical. Is that a word? Scientifical? Educational, scientifical, fascinating videos, man. Listen, welcome to Mischief Entertainment, baby. Well, I guess I should be saying goodbye because it's the end of the video. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We out, man.